Alright, you want to know how to remove your muffler and dump your exhaust? You clicked on the right video. This is all you're going to need. I bought an exhaust tip and alright, so I'm pretty much doing that muffler removal on this 97 Dodge Dakota. These three images, I'm going to call them clamps. These are the three clamps that I'm removing in like the first minute of the video. Alright, cool. I didn't have to use a hammer. All I had to use was PB Blaster. That's all I had to use. I will be dumping the exhaust at the end of the video. That's kind of my goal. I'm doing a muffler delete and I'm dumping the exhaust halfway through. Alright, so here I took a flathead screwdriver and I was trying to separate the piece of the muffler that was like stuck together, and it was just not happening like at all. I'm also going to name off some pros of having a muffler delete. You can get a sportier sound, lower back pressure, and a few extra horsepower. These are some disadvantages that the online says: popping and cracking sounds, raspiness, and other farty sounds, lacking in deepness and quality bass tone, unrefined, unbalanced sound overall. If you ask me, I think it's worth it. Doing a muffler delete rather than a full exhaust system is definitely worth it if you just want to gain some horsepower and have your car sound just a little bit better. Alright, so after some hammering and some wrenching, so far I got this clamp off, these two bolts, as well as this here, this clamp, and then it was two bolts that went to that. Hold on. Cool. Those two bolts, this with that, these two bolts with that, and also this that went to those two there. All right, there's also this one here, and then there was another one right there, that rubber one. And I had to grab a couple more tools. I got a flathead, it's a little pry tool, this hammer. I used so far a 15, a 14, and I believe a 13. This was that bolt that was way in the back. Alright, and I'm using the Milwaukee Impact. Alright, so I'm gonna do this on camera so you guys can see what I'm going through right now. Alright, so that is no longer clamped on and it's stuck on. I'm gonna have to cut it off with a saw. Alright, so look, I went and bought this saw. I've tried the hammer, tried beating on it, tried shaking it, it's not gonna work. Let's see what this saw talking about. Alright, so there's a big difference between which saw you buy. You can buy the wood saw or you can buy the actual metal saw that cuts through pipe. I had to buy the metal saw that cuts through pipe, and it made that clean cut right there. And that's how I was able to get the exhaust down. I pretty much just had to remove it now, bring it over the axle and out the truck. Now what I plan on doing is I plan on putting this pipe here like this, and I'm gonna reuse these two mounts and I'm gonna hang it right there, and it's gonna sound
so good. It's gonna sound oh so good, man.
All right, so this is how I went with the setup. I triple clamped it. I clamped it right here. I also clamped this to those two rubber mounts right there, and I clamped this here because this was not together, this was cut. So that's clamped, that's clamped, that's clamped, and it's dumped right here beside the drive shaft before the axle, and it's gonna sound good. First start up. Boy, that bitch sound good right there, boy. That Yeah, that just put the biggest smile on my. I ain't gonna lie. I done bought clamps. I done had to buy blades. I done beat it with the hammer. My other hammer. Where my other hammer at? I beat it with that hammer.
Cruising down the highway, windows down low. Sunset paints the sky in a fiery glow. Mountains rise up, touching clouds above. Valleys below, filled with whispers of love. On this road, every seed's a delight. From sunrise to starlight, day to night. Nature's canvas unfolding so grand. In this journey, we're living unplanned. City streets pulse with energy so bright. Neon signs flashing in the depths of night. Skyscrapers stand tall, reaching for the sky. As we pass by, with dreams flying high. No maps, no plans, just an open road. Wherever it leads, we'll happily go.